Hello and welcome to my new video about the 4 most important things for a fulfilled life. Have you ever thought about what it takes to lead a fulfilled and happy life? This video will cover this topic and much more. Of course, happiness is a very individual matter. I could list hundreds of things that make people happy. Nevertheless, I have thought about which 4 things could be essential for many people to lead a fulfilled life. First of all, a life vision. I believe having a vision, a purpose in life makes you fulfilled and happy. What exactly is a vision? A vision is the motivating, positively formulated idea of the state you want to achieve. It's about goals and having a plan in life. When you have a vision, you see a purpose in what you do. If you see a purpose, you're motivated and know why you get up in the morning. But how do you get a great vision? I think it's better to have any vision than none at all, because visions can evolve or develop further. So even if you have a rather simple vision, it can develop into a more complex and interesting one. Possible visions could be hobbies where you have goals you want to achieve, or earning money and starting a family, or advocating against injustice, etc. Get inspired by others in the search for your vision. I don't believe in the saying, those who walk in the footsteps of others leave no trace of their own. While that is generally true, I'm convinced that everyone still leaves their own mark, even if it's just one step beside another. Everyone is individual and lives their life differently. It's not possible to copy a biography one by one. I find other people's vision very helpful as a source of inspiration to find my own. Now I'll move on the other essential things that I find extraordinarily important for being happy. I find financial freedom very central. Regarding the second point, financial freedom. Financial freedom allows you to acquire material things that you want. On the one hand, this naturally includes necessities like food and shelter. On the other hand, with financial means, you can create circumstances necessary for realizing your visions. This could, for example, entail acquiring professional materials and infrastructure for your hobby. For instance, if you want to play tennis, you can secure a tennis coach, good tennis rackets, and time on tennis courts, all of which contribute to improve your skills in your hobby. Or in my case, it was the means for exotic trips to the jungle or the sea. For this, I needed money for flights, hotels, national park entry fees, etc. However, the amount of money that financial freedom means to you is very individual. It can range from the bare essentials like food and shelter to billions of dollars, as in the case of someone like Elon Musk, who aims to colonize Mars. What's important is that you attain the exact freedom you need to realize your visions. If you have desires that cannot be fulfilled due to lack of financial means, I believe a part of you remains unhappy and unfulfilled in life. If there are things that are important for you to purchase, or if you want to visit exotic countries and places in the world but lack the financial means, you can also watch my videos how to become a good businessman with low salary, or how to make money on my YouTube channel. And in them, I don't talk about how to get a great job, but rather about how to manage money and how to increase wealth. Because in lower and middle class schools or universities, you don't learn about handling money. At most, you learn how to fit into the current societal system, get a job and remain stuck in the job for their life. I find it very unfortunate if your vision is sidelined due to lack of financial means. That's why financial freedom is crucial. Regarding to the third point, health. It's no groundbreaking realization that being healthy is essential for your happiness. If you have any mental or physical problems, it's burdensome or painful. Conversely, feeling fit and vital brings joy and power to you. Health is very important for getting closer to realizing your vision. If you're lying sick in bed or worse have cancer or another ailment, health becomes a hurdle that you can only remove with difficulty or not at all. In this way, your vision may also be sidelined. And don't forget, a healthy mind resides in a healthy body. If you take care of your body, your mind will also stay fit. If you neglect your physical health, your mind will also suffer. But the more challenging question is how to live healthily. For example, I pay attention to nutrition, exercise, sun exposure, and rest periods. Regarding nutrition, I follow the philosophy, the fresher and less processed, the better. For instance, when I want to eat fish, I ensure it's as fresh and unfrozen as possible. Or I avoid UHT milk because it's been heated so much that valuable probiotics are lost. Additionally, I also follow the nutritional principle of traditional Chinese medicine. There it's important to eat warm food, which aids digestion. Regarding exercise, I try to do fitness workouts at least every 2 days. Sun exposure is essential for getting enough vitamin D. I make sure to spend 30 to 60 minutes in the sun, but without sun cream, so the vitamin can be absorbed. Sun cream hinders absorption. Rest periods are important for me because I have a very stressful job as a manager. Without rest periods, I can't process the various daily issues adequately, leading to various physical complaints. The fourth point is nature. I find a connection to nature essential for a fulfilled life. On one hand, I believe that a connection to nature opens up exciting and meaningful visions, and on the other hand, I think that nature has a balancing and health promoting effect. In Western modern civilization, people tend to isolate themselves from nature to some extent and try to live in a parallel world. This starts with a clean, modern and hygienically sterile home where even dust represents too much nature. The room temperature is constantly regulated with heaters and air conditioners, and it's practically magically sealed off, so you no longer hear the weather. Sometimes even the air is regulated. The natural course of things is constantly interrupted and directed. This continues with nutrition. Everything must be pasteurized and sterilized. Bacteria and microorganisms are constantly destroyed and kept in check in non-organic foods. Even leisure activities are often carried out using artificial constructs. Of course, there are so-called outdoor activities, but they are often replaced. People go to the swimming pool instead of a river or lake. They go to the climbing gym instead of the mountains. They go to the gym instead of going out in the forest, and so on. Even in the natural process of reproduction, something fundamental in life, it is heavily regulated artificially through chemical pills. If you are interested in some inputs to how to regulate naturally contraception and how to reconnect with your natural body cycle, please watch my video How to Have Sex Without Pills or Condoms and Without Having Babies on my YouTube channel. There are still many people who are trying to reconnect with nature and seek hobbies in nature, for example. Why I find this point so important is not easy to explain. One must come to this realization oneself or find the approach interesting and try it out. I feel that through a connection with nature, humans are peaceful. Nature offers a very exciting life and makes one active. For example, I have much more energy when I'm in nature than when I'm in a quasi-vacuum in an apartment. Outside, there is always a different breeze, the air is fresh, the humidity is different, there is healthy salt air at the sea, the air quality in the forest is much better due to the trees, etc. Nature somehow stimulates your brain and body. Nature has a balancing effect. As I said, this point is difficult to describe. One must try it out for oneself. Nature-related visions, as my experience has shown, lead to more fulfillment and more positive feelings, and thus to a happier life. I hope that this video has at least made you a little happier, or that I have inspired you on your way to happiness. If you liked it, please give me a thumbs up and follow on my channel. Until next time.